Alright, welcome back to the channel. It is time to do part 2 of Tim Horton's 2021 NHL trading cards. And we are going to do another break of 25 cards. So let's take these out of the way, reveal the background. And in the background you'll see two of the hottest hits in the first break. Those are clear-cut Phenoms. That is Cale Makar on the right and Quinn Hughes on the left. So I'm going to do a little quick recap of what was pulled in the first break. If you haven't seen that, by all means tune into that, and we'll get to this next set of 25 cards. So here is the franchise trios: Brock Besser, Elias Pettersson, and Quinn Hughes. We also pulled another Phenoms, clear-cut Phenoms, and that is Kyle Connor. As for the canvas, we were able to pull two of those. That is Mika Zibanejad and Jack Eichel right there. Pretty neat canvas cards. As for the All-Star standouts, we happened to pull 6 of those, and that's right there. So really quick, we had a Pettersson, Matthew Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, Nathan MacKinnon, Leon Draisaitl, and we had a Mitch Marner. So that's it for those. And in terms of the cup winners, we happened to pull 4 of those. Leading it off with Sidney Crosby, Patrice Bergeron, Duncan Keith, and Anze Kopitar. So that we pulled 4 of those cards. And in terms of the gold etchings, we were able to get Steven Stamkos and Elias Pettersson. So 2 of those. As for the die cuts, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 die cuts. Leading it off with Patrick Laine, Roman Josi, John Carlson, Carter Hart, Ryan O'Reilly, and other than Connor McDavid, we had Marc-Andre Fleury. So Connor McDavid with the big hit there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And there are 50 red die cuts in the set, in case you were wondering. In terms of the set overall, there's 125 base. Now for this break, I am actually going to I'm going to reveal them as they are opened already. I have not seen them though. But I made it easier as opposed to opening up 25 packs and taking up time. However, I will open up 5 packs on camera, because who doesn't like to hear the packs being ripped open? So without further delay, let's reveal these guys first of all and put them off to the side. So here we are. Break number 2. So we have Blake Wheeler, a Leon Draisaitl NHL canvas. Repeated myself there. So Leon Draisaitl canvas hit number 1. We have Anthony Mantha base, Jamie Benn base, Connor McDavid gold etchings. There we are. Big hit. G number 1. G1 Connor McDavid gold etchings. Hit pile there. Connor Hellebuck base, Tuukka Rask base. And All-Star standouts, Ryan O'Reilly. So that'll go in the hit pile. Anze Kopitar, Max Pacioretty, Mitch Marner red die cut, Gabriel Landeskog base, Phil Kessel base, and our first cup winners, Zdeno Chara, Nico Hischier base, Sergei Bobrovsky base, Ryan O'Reilly gold etchings, and Sid the Kid, poster boy for the Timbits and Tim Horton's NHL card. So Sid the Kid makes an appearance there. For the next batch, let's bring them out. So Steven Stamkos, cup winners Alex Ovechkin. So it's been a long time coming for Alex Ovechkin to race that cup. So well deserved. Matt Murray, Mark Stone. And we have a Matthew Tkachuk red die cut. So let me take a little quick break. So a lot of talking in these videos. Sometimes the throat gets a little dry, so splash it down with some water. Artemi Panarin, Jordan Binnington, and we have a standouts, all-star standouts of Connor McDavid, Mick Jesus, Clayton Keller, Brad Marchand, and we have a clear-cut Phenoms of Elias Pettersson. Now where is, oh here we are. We have Elias Pettersson, clear-cut Phenoms, so just wanted to bring that decoy back. Let you know how they look with a background. With a background, a white background nonetheless. Alright, so Aaron Ekblad. Tim Horton, leading off the series. Usually it's number 1. There we are, Tim Horton. So Tim Horton makes an appearance. NHL canvas of David Pastrnak. Then we have a Pastrnak as well. Base, Clayton Keller base. Claude Giroux red die cut. Sebastian Aho base. Cale Makar, there we are. Number 17, so Cale Makar for the base. And cup winners of Ryan Getzlaf. Quinn Hughes, base card. Alright. So now we move on to the last batch before we open up the 5 packs. Give me a quick break here as well. Wow. Pretty humid in the room. I think it's because of the lighting. It's certainly making it hot here, if not for the set. So Brock Nelson. Just going to split that up here. So Brock Nelson. All-star standouts of Patrick Kane, Anders Lee base, Mark Giordano base, Sidney Crosby gold etchings, Jack Eichel base, PK Subban base, Jonathan Taves red die cut, Marc-Andre Fleury, Pekka Rinne, cup winners of Patrick Kane, Pierre-Luc Dubois base, Sean Monahan base, and the gold etchings of Jack Eichel. So we are moving fairly quick, which is nice. Alex Ovechkin base, John Gibson base, and a Sidney Crosby canvas. So let's look at that for a quick second or two. Sidney Crosby. Alright, so down to our last few cards here. So Andrei Vasilevsky, Dylan Larkin, Artemi Panarin die cut, and Brady Tkachuk. Alright, so wow, it really is hot in this room. Alright, so let's get down to the final 5 packs. I will do a quick recap on those hits. Not really focusing on the base too much, but we'll get to it very quick. So Eric Stahl and a Brady Tkachuk clear-cut Phenoms. Morgan Riley base. Don't mind those clear-cut Phenoms at all. They're very sharp cards. Andrei Vasilevsky, cup winners of John Carlson. And Braden Point. Alright, so pack number 22 or 23 of this break. And then we will move to the last 2 there and do a really quick recap, as I said. So there we are. Jack Hughes would be his rookie card in this particular set. So Jack Hughes, number 47. Then we have an all-star standouts of Quinn Hughes, the brothers back-to-back. Ryan O'Reilly base. Down to pack 24. We have a Jaden Schwartz base. A red die cut of Mikko Rantanen. And a Brent Burns. So final pack here and do a quick recap and a little bit of commentary. So we had Sean Couturier and an all-star standouts of David Pastrnak. I believe that's my second one. And rounding it out with Patrick Kane. So in my first break, I did get a fair bit of base cards, as is expected. And they were able to get me, I believe, well, 50 cards. Obviously, if you do the math, 25 packs times 2 base in each pack, not including a hit. So that's 50 cards. Out of that, I was able to get 3 of them as doubles. So I'm completing this set pretty quickly. I should have a full set with this box, of course. And we will go from there. So in terms of this break, I'm going to just put these aside here in order. And then we'll just we'll compare from the first break to now. As they should be fairly even in terms of what was pulled. So if you're looking at analytics out there, you want to study what is pulled from a box and the averages, well, this is the reason why. And if my approach this year is a lot better than last year. So I believe we're ahead of the game already. And we'll do that quick recap coming right up. So alright, here we are. I think in this one though, we were able to get a few more. We were able to get 3 canvas cards in this particular break of 25. Leon Draisaitl, David Pastrnak, and Sidney Crosby. In terms of the gold etchings, we were able to get 2 more. So we have Connor McDavid. We also have Ryan O'Reilly, Sidney Crosby, and Jack Eichel. Now, of course, I'll go back and see the replay if I've captured it right. Otherwise, we'll just carry on. So, Cup winners, Zdeno Chara, Alex Ovechkin, Ryan Getzlaf, Patrick Kane, and John Carlson. Oh, geez, I'm just... My throat is getting dry pretty quick. So let's do this last bit of recaps and end the video here. So part 2 and part 3 will come up very shortly. So Ryan O'Reilly, Connor McDavid, Patrick Kane, David Pastrnak, and Quinn Hughes. As far as the red die cuts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe we had 7 in the first break, so pretty consistent. So Mitch Marner, Matthew Tkachuk, Claude Giroux, Jonathan Toews, Artemi Panarin, and Mikko Rantanen. As far as the hit pile goes, I think we'll recap with these clear-cut Phenoms because they are very sharp looking. So we have a Brady Tkachuk, and the hit of the box, or the break in my opinion, is the clear-cut Phenoms of Elias Pettersson. So Pettersson will definitely take his place right up alongside of Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes in terms of the hits thus far. So if you've enjoyed this break, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back for a video in the very short future. But let me know how you're doing in terms of this particular set, if you've completed it, or if you've hit that #1 redemption. I would like to see who's pulled that card and the excitement there. So we'll leave it at that. We'll get to the part 3 and 4 eventually. So if you've enjoyed this video, again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for more content in the future. Till then, bye for now.